Well, I'd say today's a pretty good day to be a duck. Oh, yeah.
Oh. First day of the fall to have a bowl of Nefla soup, I suppose.
Oh, cafe and Nefla.
Warm up that belly, I suppose. You betcha. Yeah.
Get yourself a good warm base before you go into the stand, right? Okay.
Call that cafe and pre-order. Have it hot and ready.
I want an Indian taco with a side of Nefla soup. How do you do that and not shit your pants?
Throw that on top of the grass bag and see what happens.
Cold and rainy one today here in North Dakota. We gotta go get some feet out and do some chores. And the girls get to experience the
holy flies.
North Dakota chill.
I suppose I'll sit in the back with my wife.
Ooh! Ooh!
All right, now lady,
Hey, now we're good.
we go in there so we can use inside voices. Just get in there.
Let me turn my sound off. He just said be quiet.
So pretty much don't speak. And breathe very quietly.
You can say something.
Don't
just
breathe.
Don't breathe.
You can
All right.
say something, just don't say.
But don't say much.
Elena didn't know she was going on a North Dakota safari for her honeymoon. We planned a safari.
I could have only dropped a bit, Cal.
I know you could have. We had to give you what you wanted.
A rainy, cold day in North Dakota calls for a nice bowl of Nefla soup. Right, Cal? Hey, we're all tag and bragged out. Hell yeah.
What?
Sit wherever you like. 100% juice. This is for you guys.
That would have just exploded.
Oh, gosh.
That was a nice
I like it
little-
better in the can, but whoa.
Look at that finger. Look at that finger.
Ooh,
all
what is
strapped up
that?
nice.
Look at these lips.
Nothing like it.
What they call? Oh, it's back to Indian tacos.
Yeah.
What's
They-
that?
It's a fried. It's like a fried bread taco. It's like.
But they used to call them Indian tacos, and then they had to change the name because it offended too many people.
But now they're back.
It's back. Indian tacos, baby. Bring back the natives. Woo!
Damn good.
All the burgers.
the burger's
We're gonna have to eat 2 burgers today because I'm so.
What do you mean 2 burgers?
Because we're gonna have them later.
Oh, I
But
forgot.
they're
Yeah.
so good here. Yes.
Damn.
Northwest.
The soup hits hard.
Rate the Nefla 1 to 10.
It's giving childhood grandma's house.
telling
God
you.
love her. She's probably gonna be like, ah.
No, this is.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Wow, Dave.
Oh wow, that thing looks amazing.
God,
Man, how do you?
want a half of that?
That's a magazine
Maybe.
grilled cheese.
it is.
Wow, it is.
This is
That
the
is
best soup I've had, you guys.
I think these people think we're crazy. Like, for real.
They've been doing it crazy for 11 years. She's like, you just said it was a magazine grilled cheese.
Really?
Look at
I
that.
will come back.
Indian
I will come back
taco.
here. Just for the soup.
Me too. I want this
telling
soup
you.
tomorrow.
You get it, girl.
I know, both of you guys.
I want it for breakfast
You need
tomorrow.
a straw?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh damn it, you get it, girl.
This is what we talked about this morning. Nefla and Indian tacos and what it's going to do to the body. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yeah, everything was great. Everything was great. Warmed up the old tummy. Still raining out here. Anxiety's at an all-time high because I can just feel it today. I can just feel it. Change of pace today. As you've seen all day, we've been cruising around, went to the cafe all day. It's been raining. The rain is finally starting to subside. And I really think the deer are gonna be on their feet early tonight. It's 58 degrees right now. It was 97 when we went in yesterday. Almost a 40-degree temperature swing in 24 hours. If that don't get the juices flowing, I don't know what will. but I cannot get to the tree fast enough right now. Man, I had a freaking, he came in last night. He came in, I needed 5 minutes. If he would have committed right away, it would have happened. He didn't. He circled downwind. I don't know, it's a game of inches. He was in there the night before in daylight. He just skirted daylight last night with this cold front. I'm praying that the third time's a charm, that he's a creature of habit again, and that he wants to come right back in and feed tonight. And I'm gonna be there. So, Lord willing, we'll get the fling and arrow tonight, but man, this is the exact day that you wait for when we are hunting up here in North Dakota early season. So I could not be more pumped to get in a tree tonight. Dino's going to the same spot again. There's a really wide buck in the spot that he's going to. Didn't show up last night, which I kind of think is a good thing. Who knows? Is there a double in the cards? Maybe. Either way, going to get in. The nervous energy is there, and these are the moments you wait for. The moments, the times where you go in knowing you're in the wheelhouse, knowing you have a really good shot at killing. Lock in. Let's freaking go.
That track is from after it rained, or sometime after it rained for sure. Those were not here last night. And that buck ended up going up towards that woods right there. Those tracks come down out of this saddle and right into this dirt patch, and they head right back up to where he was bedding. I'm still following him right now. They go right back up to where he was bedding last night. There's two sets of track, both buck track, and he was with a spike. One of the tracks is significantly bigger than the other one. And I don't know if that's a coincidence or if that's God's way of telling me he's back in his bed. He was not on camera after I got out last night, which is interesting, but nonetheless, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still following him right here. Definitely.
Wind is nuts.
Back up.
What a change of events from one day to the next. I keep saying it, I'll keep saying it. This is crazy. It is so freaking windy right now. This front is just clearing out, and man, the winds behind it are gnarly. But this rain stopped, and we've already got deer on camera on their feet. It's a little bit before 5 o'clock. Got in here a little bit earlier than the past couple days just because it's cooled down so much. But there's no reason we shouldn't see some deer tonight. Last night we were down to the, took it down to the wire, and unfortunately he won. But hopefully third time's a charm. I mean, this is what you wait for early season in North Dakota. You know it's typically going to be pretty warm, being end of August, early September. But if you can get a cold snap like this, it can be pretty lethal. On my way in, I crossed two sets of tracks. They came up right behind me and back into where he was bedding before. And they came from exactly where he went to last night when I saw him leaving. So I don't really know what that means. If it was him, he's back in the same spot. But I'm gonna have to keep my head on a swivel because my wind is not perfect tonight. We only got a couple more days to hunt, so he's using this spot. We got to be in here. We are.
She literally appeared out of the beans. No idea where she came from. She had to have come from down by the lake, right behind this tree. It's a good sign though. Real good sign. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. Got a decent 8-point marching his way up through the beans behind me, which I suspected they would want to go to these beans, but of course he's going to get downwind of me eventually, but we'll see what happens here. It's not a shooter, so. He's in a real tough spot to see. I can't get the camera over on him. Got two mom and a baby down here now. Helps me. They came out of nowhere. I don't get it. They had to have come from the lake again. I just can't see them coming through these beans. I've seen 6 or 7 deer already. Maybe 7 or 8 deer already. Waiting for the big boy. wire here. That 8-point is it's probably a couple yards behind me in the beans. Real tough to film them with the trees all in the way, but he's just out there feeding. He's not in a hurry. These beans are so green, so green. They're honestly not even starting to turn yellow yet, and they have irrigation. That's likely why. That is why. But that's where he wants to be. Got a couple deer way out in that field. Way out there. Just some doe, it looks like. He's starting to make his way up here. Not sure what's going to happen when he gets downwind. That wind's blowing just like that. Yeah, he's going to hit it soon here.